Hey guys, this is Mrs. Thompson, and today I'm going to walk you through how to draw a woolly mammoth. So everybody, let's go ahead and put our names on the back of our paper. Now write it in one of the corners, so in case you mess up, you can always turn your paper over and use the other side. Our paper today is going to be in portrait orientation. So this way is called portrait. If we were to turn it this way, it would be called landscape. So today we are in portrait. And everyone find the very top center of your paper. And we're going to come down just a little bit, maybe right here. And I'm going to draw a straight line. This is actually going to be the forehead of our woolly mammoth. Now let's add the sides of the head with two curves. And we're going to add two more curves, one on both sides. So our woolly mammoth is symmetrical, meaning it is the same on both sides, just like a butterfly or a heart. If we were to fold this guy in half, it would be exactly the same on both sides. Alright, now we're going to add the tusks. So woolly mammoths have really long, pointy tusks that help them forage for food, and they're actually used for fighting sometimes too. So what we want to do is we want to start right here. And we're going to make kind of like a letter J. And it curves around to make a letter J. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right back here, kind of make a copycat line all the way back up to the other side of this curve. And do the same thing on the other side. This time it's going to be a backwards letter J, or kind of like maybe a letter L. And same thing to make the tusk, make a copycat line all the way back to the curve. We can go ahead and add some ears. The ears kind of look like the number 3 or like a cursive E. And our ears also have a little extra line up here to make them look three-dimensional or 3D. Here's the top of the head. It's two curves, and there's some lines inside of them. I need to make two eyes. To start my eyes, I just want to make a curve on both sides. Then a much bigger curve. This is like a rainbow curve or a letter U. Inside each eye we need to add another little curve. And then to make the shiny spot, I'm just going to make a square. And eventually I'm going to go in and color all of this to make the eye black. But you're not going to do that with a pencil. You're going to wait and do it with Sharpie. I'm just going to do mine. So you can do this at the end as soon as we trace it with Sharpie. Okay, let's go ahead and make the trunk. Starting right here on the tusk, I want you to bring a line all the way down and curve it up. Again, looks kind of like a letter J or L. Then let's bring this side of the trunk down, curve it. And at the end of the trunk, we want to put a little circle with two dots inside to make the nose. Then there are little curved lines on top of the trunk. And we are so close to being done. I'm going to add a shoulder. So over here we have a shoulder. And then I'm actually going to jump over the tusk and continue that line down here. Well, we're going to do the same thing to both sides. So a shoulder, then continue the line after the tusk, connect it at the bottom to make it straight line and make sure those are connected. Now we have our body. Now we just want to separate the legs a little bit with a line. So here's a leg and here's a leg. I'm going to add a couple curves to each foot. It's kind of as making the toes. And maybe just some more lines around, because he's a really furry animal, so we want to give him lots of fur. I might even, let's see, I'm going to add some fur to the sides as well. Alright, now you are going to trace it with Sharpie, and you're also going to get a white crayon. Your white crayon, you're actually just going to make little tiny lines all over with the white crayon because we're eventually going to be painting this with brown watercolor paint. And I will show you exactly what's going to happen when you use white crayon and watercolor together.